Welcome back. It feels good to be generous and help somebody out, but sometimes that can be taken for granted, and you need to set some boundaries. So Morgan's got an explainer in this week's Lesson in Class.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
I'm too nice. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm not so nice. We're all complicated characters running around in our own narratives, but a handful of times throughout my life, people have sussed out my niceness and singled me out for rides to places. And if my favor to them was simply driving them somewhere, it might not be half bad. I honestly wouldn't mind it. But usually, the people who ask for rides are also the people who talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and don't listen. And this is where I'm going to have to start drawing a line. For example, after work, a dude asked me to drive him to the bus stop. I had done it a handful of other times and it wasn't that far away, but when I tried to drop him off, the dude wouldn't get out of my car and then just talked for so long about things I didn't care about and then talked over me if I tried to contribute. I even tried to interrupt to be like, hey man, I gotta go. I was so excited because I saw his bus coming and he goes, I can get the next one, and continues to steal the precious minutes of my life. My minutes, my life. I finally got a word in and kicked him out. So this lesson in class is twofold. First, if you're wondering why your free ride ghosted you, it's probably because you took their niceness for granted. And second, it's no class to treat yourself like your time doesn't matter. So number one, I'm going to stop being no class to myself, and I'm going to stand up for my time because it's mine. And who the hell knows how much I got left? I certainly don't want to waste it on a rando dude giving his opinions on the OG Star Wars universe when I could be at home with my literal best friend holding his hand while he gives his opinions on the OG Star Wars universe. Don't ask me for rides. Unless you're willing to leave me in peace.
That's great. You hit some important points that are very true. I think a lot of people just want people to hear them talk, which is, of course, ironic considering this is a show where we're just putting out us talking to the world. And I get that, everybody. I get that. But we're talking about the specific example here.
Yeah.
People don't read clues.
No.
They don't get it.
And I think I'm being like so clear with my hints.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Woo, they do not see them. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to like literally be like, get out of my car.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, sounds good. And they act like it's like I feel like I'm being the rudest person in the land. I'm like, get the fuck out of my car. And they're like, okay, cool, see you later. Thanks for the ride.
Well, I think that's a big difference between women and men.
True.
Men will say it.
Of that. Yeah.
Like I've done it. I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go.
All right, man.
See ya. Here's like reach over.
I need to
See
practice
you later.
this.
Yeah. It's cool, man. Give him like the fist bump and just be like, see you later, dude. And the thing about bus people in particular, I think, is the irony is that bus people have to hit a bus schedule.
Right.
But I think they also don't think about how quickly things can move if they're not on a bus.
Right.
Like in a car, you're like, oh, I can be home in 10 minutes. Them, they're like, it's going to be at least an hour until I get home. Like, what the heck is the point? My time? Like, they've already taken my time.
Exactly.
But us, we're like, no, like, I got places to be. He was talking to you about Star Wars?
Yeah, no. He was talking about a lot of things.
A lot of things? That's rough.
I'm just like, oh my God. I'll listen to you talk about Star Wars because I love you.
I don't talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't.
I was just making a joke.
But it was
I was
good.
being clever.
People do. I mean, I hear people talk about Star Wars.
Dude.
Stop giving people rights. I tell you.
I know.
Just like
stop.
Dip out, man.
I know. I need to get really better at that.
Use my ninja skills and just like do the Irish goodbye. And get on out of there.
I'm working on it.
All right. Well, when we come back, it's that time. Your no class picks of the week. Stay with us.